Hey, we're back. We've got another deck box here for you. This one is from a brand with another very odd name, Astrallgn, something like that. It doesn't. Does it even say it here? No, it doesn't say it here. Yeah, Astrallgn. I'll put that obviously in the title or something. But yeah, another weird deck box name. This one right now, as the time of filming, is going for $13. It is a side-loading deck box. So we're going to open this up. We're going to take a look at it. We're going to see, is it worth their $13? I've got a feeling that it's probably going to be pretty average, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But yeah, the $13 price point, it is still within the fairly reasonable budget range. Anything below like 15 bucks, I kind of figured to be much more budget oriented. If you're spending, $20, $25, even $30 on a deck box, then usually you're kind of outside that budget range at that point, and so you expect to get a little bit more for your money. This one, given the price point, I don't expect a ton, but I do expect the minimal amount. So let's take a quick look at this here. Let's take a look at our stitching. Looks fine, a little dirty. Can't get that off. Okay. So stitching looks mostly okay. Got a double stitch there. Looks kind of ugly, actually. Sure how clear that comes out on camera. All right, so we did have that one. Well, we got one over here too. This one isn't as bad, and it feels like it was glued down, so that's not necessarily a bad thing. So I guess stitching's okay. Again, I'm reminding myself that this is a $13 deck box. Okay, so let's open this up and check our magnets. Not bad. Feels like it's two magnets on another two. Let's see here. Oh, actually, I'm showing. Hold on. Not sure if you can see that, but I'm seeing magnets here, here, and then I'm seeing impressions here and here. Same thing over here. That's interesting, but I'm only feeling two. Yeah, I don't think that's four magnets. Well, it very well could be. Yeah, because if you look real close there, you can see the little impressions there. Same thing here. See that? Oh, there you can see that real clear there. So you got one here and one here. Same thing on the other side. So is that four magnets? It's kind of impressive for a budget-oriented deck box. I guess for the extra, couple of bucks that you're paying above, like, because I know you can get a budget deck box like this for about $10 or so if you shop around a bit. So maybe that's where the extra $1.50 is coming from. They give me extra magnets. Okay. But as far as how well they work, I feel okay. Reasonably strong. Should be able to hold at least a good 100 cards, which I believe this is what this deck box is going to hold. So not bad. All right, let's open this up. We do got some dividers here. We'll take a quick look at these. These are actually pretty thick, all things considered. Not the thinnest ones I've ever felt. Same thing here. Yeah, these are fairly decent, fairly kind of run-of-the-mill card dividers there. Nothing too special about them. They do have quite a bit of flex, obviously. But they are a little bit thicker than some of the super thin ones I've found. And some of those super thin ones, again, they still get the job done, but it's always nice to get these a little bit thicker so they've got a little more, girth to them, so to speak. All right, so again, this deck box opens up all the way there. As you can see, comes all the way back. Let's check our stitching back here. I've got a double stitch down here. Not unusual. Let me check around the top here. Oh, we got some extra threading right here. Show how clearly you can see that. A little bit of a loose thread there. It looks like they tried to glue it down, maybe. Or maybe that's just from the magnets being pressed up against it. But a little bit of an issue there. Let's check the inside here. Looks okay. Again, it's got that soft felt lining that most of these deck boxes have. Let's check inside. Looks okay there as well. Any excess glue? Nope, not seeing any excess glue. That's actually good. We don't like there to be a huge, giant mess there. I did see, I don't know if I mentioned this, but yeah, we got a little bit of a double stitch right there. Not a big deal. It's probably something you won't really see. Same thing with this one. So yeah, a couple of double stitching. So some stitching issues going on there. But as far as the deck box, holding itself together, I don't see the double stitching being an issue. It just doesn't look that attractive, But it's one of those situations where, yeah, you don't want to see it, but let's be honest, most people are never going to look that closely. So if you're okay with that sort of thing and other people aren't really going to look, then it's not such a huge deal. All right, so, yep, standard about 100. I would say maybe about 120 cards in there that you could fit. So maybe a standard commander deck plus maybe your sideboard. Let me grab our deck box here, or 60 card deck. All right, let's slide you right in there. And again, this is 60 cards, single sleeved. Obviously, if you double sleeve or anything like that, it's going to take up a bit more room. And that takes up about half the box. Yeah, that looks like you could comfortably fit your 100 card commander deck in there, and probably your sideboard too. So yeah, I think this would be perfectly fine. You might even be able to squeeze a couple of tokens in there if you actually use tokens. So I think even for commander, if you're on a budget and you don't want to spend 25 bucks for one of those more expensive commander deck boxes, yeah, I think this would actually be fine. It would work perfectly fine. You'd have enough room. It'd be a tight squeeze. If you try to put 120 in there, it's going to be a little bit of a tight squeeze, but you should be able to get it in there just fine. So yeah, I think the deck box overall, like I said, minus the stitching issues, it's not really bad at all. It's actually pretty good. Again, this is going for, at time of filming, excuse me, I'll cut that out. At time of filming, this is going for, like I said, $13, and you do get just the regular old side load deck box, and you do get the 2 dividers. I would say, actually not bad. I'm going to go 4 or 5 stars here. 4 out of 5 stars for this deck box. Again, I'm not even going to try to remember the brand name because it doesn't matter, but I'll put that on the listing, obviously. Yeah, I would say 4 out of 5, not bad. If you were going ultra budget, you probably can find a deck box almost exactly like this for probably closer to $10. You know, save yourself the extra $3 there. But it's really up to you. I don't find anything really terribly wrong with this deck box. Like I said, aside from the stitching issues, it's perfectly adequate. I see nothing really obscenely wrong with this deck box. Definitely better than the last one I looked at. So yeah, pretty good deck box there. 13 bucks. I'll leave an affiliate link down in the description in case you do want to go and check this one out. Again, thanks for checking out the video, guys. I really appreciate it. Like, subscribe, share, all the other good YouTuber stuff. Every time y'all watch the video, it does help me out a little bit. So, yeah, again, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.